What do you get when a 9-time All-Star, a reigning MVP, and a young rising guard come together in the city of brotherly love? For Sixers fans, it was supposed to be a new dawn, but instead, it turned into a nightmare season marred by injuries, frustration, and now, yet another setback. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the latest NBA updates, trade rumors, and breaking stories. And if you're a Sixers fan, buckle up. This one's tough. Philadelphia 76ers forward Paul George, yes, that Paul George, just had arthroscopic surgery on his left knee after suffering an injury in a recent workout. The team announced the news this week, confirming that the 35-year-old star underwent the procedure in New York and is already set to begin rehab. Now, for those of you keeping track, this isn't just any player. George was brought in to transform the Sixers. Last July, Philly signed him to a blockbuster 4-year deal worth $212 million, adding his name to a roster that already featured Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. On paper, a super team in the making, a team ready to break the curse that's hung over Philly since the Allen Iverson days, when they last made it to the NBA Finals way back in 2001. The hype was real, the vision was clear, but the reality? Brutal. The Sixers stumbled to a disastrous 24-58 record, their worst finish since 2015-16. That's right. A team that was supposed to fight for the Eastern Conference crown ended up missing the playoffs entirely. And while there were a lot of reasons, injuries played the starring role. He was shut down on March 17th after playing in just 41 games. That's about half the season. Even when he was on the floor, George averaged 16.2 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 4.3 assists. A solid contribution, but far from the All-NBA level fans had hoped for. Meanwhile, Joel Embiid, the team's centerpiece and former MVP, suited up for only 19 games. And get this, the Sixers' dream trio, George, Embiid, and Maxey, shared the court together in just 15 games. 15. That's barely enough time to figure out what toppings you like on your cheesesteak, let alone develop championship chemistry. For George, this surgery is just the latest chapter in a career filled with incredible highs and devastating injuries. Remember, over his 15 seasons in the league, spanning Indiana, Oklahoma City, the Clippers, and now Philly, George has averaged 20.6 points, 6.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 1.7 steals per game. When healthy, he's one of the most versatile two-way players the league has seen in the last decade. So what happens next? The Sixers say George's rehab will be closely monitored, and he'll be reevaluated just before training camp kicks off in late September. That's only a couple of months away, and Philly fans are already holding their breath. The question isn't just whether George can get healthy, but whether he can stay healthy long enough to help lead the Sixers out of the shadows of playoff heartbreak. And let's not forget the pressure cooker that is Philadelphia sports. This city demands effort, heart, and results. With Embiid and Maxey still hungry for a deep playoff run, George's recovery could be the single biggest swing factor in determining whether the Sixers get back into contention, or if it's another season of what could have been. Of course, this story is about more than just stats. It's about redemption. It's about a veteran star, 35 years old, fighting off injuries and father time to deliver on the promise he made when he signed that mega deal last summer. Can Paul George be the difference maker, or has the window already closed? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the basketball world will be watching. Because when you bring a player like George to Philadelphia, expectations aren't just high, they're sky high. And for a franchise that hasn't sniffed the finals in over 2 decades, the stakes couldn't be higher. So what do you think? Can PG bounce back and help lift the Sixers out of this slump? Will Embiid finally stay healthy? And how far can this Philly team really go next season? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow Hoops fans, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest NBA updates, trade buzz, and deep dives into your favorite teams and players. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned, stay hooping, and we'll see you on the next one.